Hello, hello. Happy Travel Tip Tuesday, everybody. Oh my goodness. Hello. How are you guys doing? I'm so excited about being here. Happy Travel Tip Tuesday. Today we are at the end of the month. And let me just say, let's see here. I'm trying to put some things on here so that you guys can see. And I'm just honored to be here. I'm going to try to do a little bit of a double take right now. Today is the last Tuesday of the month. And I said, I have got to come in and just wish you guys a happy Travel Tip Tuesday, as I have been committed to come to you now once a month. As it began, we were coming to you weekly, but things have been getting so much busier, and we are just excited to be here. And today we are going to be talking about the top destinations to celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month. And what I would love to do is, as I am bringing some of this to you, I'm going to jot some of this in the chat, because we have got some great, exciting things for you to share. And as I did that, I want to just, yes, share some of these things. And I am just honored. So thank you for being here. My name is Michelle Maynard MacArthur, and I am your hospitality, health, and wellness strategist that is here to help guide you through a positive process for change. And that is with a lean, holistic, healing approach from the inside out. That lean stands for lifestyle, exercise, attitude, and nutrition. And the fun part is taking and showing you to top luxury wellness destinations all over the world. Before we get started, I want to take a moment of stillness, as I always do. But I want to share that I'm just honored to be here. But we have had a lot happening in our world today. And so, with it being National Suicide Month and National Hispanic Heritage Month, and I'll go over some of those in just a moment, I think it's important that we just have a moment of stillness, and which is why I have so much fun with coming here, because this is a moment for me to share stillness and to show you what I do, but also when it's Travel Tip Tuesday, of where we can go to have that stillness, to just have a time to get away. But there has been, from this past year, the wars that we've had, from Uvalde, the tragedies, Ukraine, that from the wars, there's been there's even earthquakes right now happening over in the California area. While they're not, some times they're pretty drastic and sometimes they're not. There's lots of radiation in the air. There's shootings, there's suicides. There's so much happening with people with illnesses. Maybe the tragedies are happening in your country. Maybe they're happening in your state, in your city, in your community, or it might just be happening within your own family, within your own home, or maybe it's just you. This is for you, just a moment of stillness as we ask God for that hedge of protection covering over us, just for peace and stillness, happiness, joy, prosperity, and most important, abundant health. As we get to listen to the wind and the trees. Thank you so much for that. Well, as I mentioned, we have a lot of awarenesses, and the sun is pretty bright today. It is, I think it was supposed to be like 92 degrees. It feels like 100. And yes, we are going into October in the North Texas area. So if it's cold where you are, enjoy this. But we have so many awarenesses that we've been celebrating this month that I want to just bring note of. National Recovery Month, National Hispanic Heritage Month, World Alzheimer's, Responsible Dog Ownership, Blood Cancer Awareness, National Preparedness, National Self-Care Awareness, National Service Dog, National Wilderness. One that's very dear to me is National Suicide Prevention Awareness. And I'll talk a little bit more about that one tomorrow for Wellness Wednesday. I felt it really important. I didn't want the month to get behind me without taking just a moment to share some of that with you. So, without further ado, I want to just take this time to again say, my name is Michelle Maynard MacArthur, your hospitality, health, and wellness strategist. I am a master certified health and wellness coach that complements a certification I have in traditional Chinese medicine, along with a 30 plus year career in hospitality, site selection, group planning, solo retreats, group retreats, wellness retreats, wellness workshops, executive coaching, and consulting. If that is something that you are in need of to find that getaway that you need for your own rest and relaxation, we have you covered. Contact us. One of our team members will be at your service to guide you through, as I call it, that positive process for change. But at MacArthur Accommodations, where we are bringing these tips to you, we are a hospitality, health and wellness coaching and consulting advisement company that does specialize in that overall optimal health and wellness worldwide, with those innovations to reflect, recharge, and renew yourself one step at a time. And in addition, my purpose, passion, and why is that I am an overcomer, a survivor of a progressive degenerative neuromuscular disorder along with depression for over 30 years now. But I'm here today, no matter how hard life is. And life gets really hard. Sometimes you just don't are not able to see behind the mask, but that's where I really want to bring realness to you, to say life is hard and you just take one step at a time each day. But we are going to talk about National Hispanic Heritage Month. Y yo quiero decir para toda mi familia, para todos mis amigos y todos los gentes que están por mi vida, si no está por mi vida, es gracias por este momento. Como yo soy una doble ciudadano de Argentina y Estados Unidos. Esta es una cosa que es muy importante porque esta es la vida, la cultura que todos nosotros tenemos. Y para hacer cosas para ver, para mostrar a los otros gentes que, qué hacemos. And what I'd like to say to you is, as a dual citizen from Argentina and the United States, I was born here in the United States. People say you've got this Southern accent and then this Italian Spanish accent. And that is correct, because I was born in the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains. I'm in the North Texas area today, but I also got the honor of being able to spend a lot of my time over in South America, in Argentina. Hacemos que yo soy una santafesina. I am a santafesina from the province of Santa Fe. Well, I got to live in a lot of different places in Argentina. This is my culture. I actually relate more to the Spanish culture because of the way of life. It is just a more tranquil side of what is different than here in the United States of America, where everything is rush, 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 go, go, go. There in our culture, it is about stopping and drinking mate. Vamos a tomar mate. Then my aunts and uncles would do laundry or go to work and then reconvene back around and drink mate. And it was just a way of life. Riding horses in El Campo was something that is still today dear to my heart. And just the love and the compassion of just everything about the Hispanic culture. While I am a Sicilian Argentinian descent, it is still that Argentinian Spanish culture that I really see close to my heart. So as we celebrate the Hispanic Heritage Month, our travel tips this month, the series has been Travel Tips for You in 2023, Part 5. And today we are discussing the top destinations, top 5 destinations to celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month. Number 1 that I have for you is Drake Bay, Costa Rica. It's the southwestern coast of Costa Rica. Well, I've never been. It is on my bucket list. And it's definitely possible there is where you can go and truly disconnect. And do you hear the airplanes going over and helicopters? This is travel. This is what we are about. Drake Bay, Costa Rica is about tropical getaway. They are full of hiking, snorkeling, and wildlife that you will find encountering all around the area. Some of the best places to stay that I looked up that did some research is Copa del Arbol Beach and Rainforest Resort. The Drake Bay Luxury Hotels in Drake Bay Getaway Resort was somewhere I'm really looking forward to going to check out. Number two, I have to include this city. It used to be the fifth largest city in the world. I still need to do some research to see if it's still ranking there, but it is, of course, Buenos Aires, Argentina. Para todos mis amigas que son porteñas, que están por aquí, escucha. The capital of Buenos is the capital, Buenos Aires, in Capital. It never loses its charm. This city's nonstop sprawling. They have restaurants throughout. They have so many areas with the restaurants and with culture, very European based, and art spaces all around. The endless creativity of porteños is what they call themselves if you are bred from Buenos Aires, as its residents are always called. It's a century old cafes that they have around, gorgeous tree lined streets. They've got brick streets. They have always been a major draw. In the capital, you have uniqueness from all around. You have artists that are just caked in gold or silver, and they stand and they just do so many different talents that they have. You've got music just right there in the streets and so much shopping. But some of the best places that you can stay besides the capital, which is very busy and around, is going to be in Palermo. Palermo is in Buenos Aires, and that is the Italian district. The bed and breakfasts, Airbnbs, are amazing. Of course, they have some wonderful boutique properties there. All just local are the ones you want to try. Recoleta. Recoleta is known for the cemetery where many famous officials that go back from the World War that are laid to rest there, including Evita Perón. And of course, you want to check out San Telmo. San Telmo is where you actually, on a Sunday, you can go dance in the streets, have Malbec wine, have asado, have milanesa, empanadas every Sunday. And you've got all of these professional dancers, people that just love to dance, dancing the tango in the street. Number three is Montevideo, Uruguay. Now, if you're in Buenos Aires, you could actually take the ferry over to Uruguay. Capital of Uruguay is Montevideo, and it is almost invariably described as an old-fashioned, nostalgic, very slow pace area to go. It's an energetic tide of entrepreneurs with social media proficiency that's actually lately had a keen awareness of global trends that's begun to breathe fresh air into this traditionally sleepy South American city. Now, I like it because it was like very low key, very slow, but now it's actually becoming a little bit more popular. And when you take that ferry, take the first class, or you can just sit down with wherever. You can take the fast ferry, or you can take the slow ferry. Number four is Santiago, Chile. Chile's capital has been mostly off the radar for visitors to South America in the past, but to innovative culinary scene, it's outshone by Lima, Peru, and its art ventures are really rising above. It's considered less cutting edge than what's there in Bogota, Colombia. And there is a destination, this right here is a destination that can hold its own. While I've not been, I have some beautiful friends, one as she's resting in peace, and some others that still tell me all the vibrancy of Santiago. And that, stay tuned for one of our wellness retreats that we're having, because this metropolitan area of nearly 7 million is home to a dynamic cultural landscape and is bursting with energy. Some of the top accommodations that you want to check out that are there are the Ritz-Carlton Santiago, the Mandarin Oriental Santiago, and the singular Santiago, La Staria Hotel. And fifth and final, I had to put all of these South Americans because it's something passionate, especially about Hispanic heritage. If you've got a place that is yours, I want you to drop it in the chat. But number 5 is Seville, Spain. This is the perfect place to be strolling down its sun-baked streets and alleyways, walking among bougainvillea and admiring its intricate. They have tapas. They have so much culture that's right there. The Moorish inspired, oh, what's it called? Mujer architecture is just one of a kind. And taking an impromptu street show, you're going to find in one of its beautiful plazas they have all over. You definitely want to involve yourself with making sure that you are eating montaditos, tapas. These small little bite sandwiches or appetizers, what they call, are consumed throughout the day with an inexpensive glass of wine. And you can wine pair or beer if your savvy is beer. But the best overnight accommodations to stay at are the Hotel Gravina 51, H10, Casa de la Plata, and Hotel Casa 1800 Sevilla. I did not bring my water. So I'm so excited that I have had the honor to come to you, bring to you these travel tips. I would love to know where your place is to go celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month. I'm going to wish you all a beautiful, prosperous, and most productive day. God bless you. Thank you for tuning in. And until next time, bye bye.